You know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event, like we landed on the moon, nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime, it's the time of our life. We own the night. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. Whoa, whoa. We own the night. Whoa, whoa. We own the night. Listen to the fullest, like who dodging bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. It is time for another action-packed episode of Impact Wrestling here live on the Nation Network. And what a main event we've got coming your way tonight. Six-man tag team action featuring the return of one of the greatest factions in the history of Impact Wrestling, Aces and Eights, and they go up against Honor No More.
The darkness, you know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event, like we landed on the moon, nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime, it's the time of our life. We own the night. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. Whoa, whoa. We own the night. Whoa, whoa. We own the night. Listen to the fullest, like who dodging bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Listen to the fullest, like who dodging bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere on the night.
All right, wrestling fans, ready to kick things off here tonight. It's going to be singles competition. Well, we're getting ready to take a look at singles competition, but it's a tag team coming down to the ring. Zicky Dice will be the one actually competing here tonight.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing in at 268 pounds.
The Swingers in the ring, but like you said, only Zicky Dice will be competing. A lot of celebration going on. We'll see if that celebration continues in a few moments. As Zicky Dice getting to go up against newcomer here at Impact Wrestling. Well, we know who it is. Well, we know who it is. You just have to say his name.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. London, Paris, Tokyo,
275 pounds. Local hero, Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I b
as Joe Henry makes his way down toward the ring. Our first look at him back here at the Impact Zone in a very long time, and his debut on the Nation Network. Joe Henry is somebody who truly believes that the sky is the limit, and I am not going to be one to argue with that. Bell sounds, action's underway, and here we go. Henry with a snap mare taking Zicky Dice down, and keep an eye on Johnny Swinger there at ringside. He's already cringing. His tag team partner getting caught with that fisherman suplex. Very early on in the match, but already going for the pinfall attempt and almost pulled it off. There's the Irish whip. Back out front he comes. Knee right to the midsection, and now Henry follows it up with an elbow. You have to wonder just how much of this Zicky Dice is going to be taken. Oh, nice kick right to the head, and Henry goes down. Brought up the knees. He caught him perfectly with that one, and now Zicky Dice having to come up with something else. He's going to have to pull some sort of a trick out of his bag, so to speak. Well, if anybody would, it would be Zicky Dice. We see him wear that fanny pack to the ring. Off the top rope he comes, and again the knees come up, and he caught him. Well, Joe Henry early on in this one showing that he is the real deal. Butterfly suplex taking Zicky Dice up and over. What a night of wrestling we've got in store for you, ladies and gentlemen, as Joe Henry ties him up, catches him, neck breaker. The modern day Z-Man in trouble. Comes up with a series of chops to the chest of Henry. And now Joe Henry going to return the favor. Irish whip reversal. Into the ropes he goes. Look at this, Henry over the top. Oh, and Zicky Dice catches him with a clothesline.
Zicky Dice, I'll tell you, a lot of people might judge the book by looking at the cover. You'd be making a very big mistake if you did that with Zicky Dice.
But not necessarily if you did it with Joe Henry. Bulldog and Zicky Dice head first into the canvas.
Well, Zicky's going to have to come up with something very quickly before his one's all over.
Caught him with a code breaker, and he hooks the leg, gets two, and he almost put Zicky Dice away with that one. Another Irish whip to the ropes, back out front, drops down. And the knee finds its mark in the midsection, and Joe Henry right now showing the world why you should believe. Charging into the turnbuckle, and nobody was home. Northern Light suplex now by Zicky Dice, perfectly executed.
Zicky Dice doing everything he can just to stay in this match, and it's going to take everything he's got, because right now Joe Henry is in complete control.
Going after the ankle, and we've seen him. He can put people away with this one, and he's got it cinched in deeply. Zicky Dice is in a lot of trouble right now.
Zicky Dice turning inside on it, and he manages to break the hold before the ankle's broken.
Zicky Dice has him up, going for the suplex. Couldn't hold him, and now from behind, look at this. German suplex, and Zicky Dice goes down. Caught him with a jawbreaker. And it's Zicky Dice with a fall-away slam.
Variation of a suplex right there. Very well done by Zicky Dice. Just spiked the head of Joe Hendry into the canvas.
This time the knees don't come up. Oh, he caught him with a tremendous... Look at the face of Joe Hendry. Welcome to Impact.
Well, it's in the name. If you're going to come here, you better know that Impact is part of it.
This is not looking good. Kicks out on 2, and Joe Hendry now. Over the top rope and all the way out to the floor. And Zicky Dice about to spoil the debut of Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry now going after a steel chair.
Bringing that chair into the ring, and if he uses it, he'll get disqualified. Nice block right there by Zicky Dice. Hendry has got Zicky Dice up in the air. What a suplex as the referee now going after that steel chair.
I think Joe Hendry finally able to clear some of the cobwebs because he took some brutal hits.
From the middle rope and brings him straight down. Does Joe Hendry now? He's going to go to the top rope. Waiting on Zicky Dice to get back up to his feet. Hendry gets caught. From behind, rolls him up. Here's the bridge. Shoulders are down. Referee's in position for the count. And he couldn't keep him down.
Very close indeed. I thought for sure he was going to pull that one off.
Once again, over the top into the floor he goes. Joe Hendry now has got him on top of the steel chair here on the floor.
Well, he did not use the chair as a weapon. The chair just happened to be there, and actually the referee is the one who placed it there, so you're not going to get disqualified in a moment like that.
Hendry has got him butterflied again into a bridge. Too close. But now the tide has turned and Zicky Dice might be finished. Hendry seems to think it's over. Irish whip. Oh, right into the referee he goes. Hendry couldn't hold him. Zicky Dice comes out the back door with a neck breaker. Goes up for the suplex. Comes out of it, and now Joe Hendry missed his timing on that one, and now it is Zicky Dice with again the free fall, and he cradles. Zicky Dice celebrating perhaps too much.
He's got the arms locked up as well. I don't see him escaping this one.
What just happened there? The referee stopped the count, but the shoulders were still down. Zicky Dice having one heck of a night right now. I don't think too many people expected this to happen, but it's right now just a matter of time. And I dare say whoever makes the next mistake is going to be the one who pays the ultimate price. Zicky Dice has an answer for everything at this moment. Spine buster. He is near the ropes. Will it matter? Still able to kick out. Big kick to the head. Rolls him up again. He's near the ropes. Oh, he's got him. Shoulders down, referee counting 2, and he got the 3 count.
That may have been a little bit more challenging than he was expecting, but at the end of the day, it's all about getting the win.
tremendous victory indeed for Joe Hendry, ladies and gentlemen. They actually shake hands after that one. Can you believe it?
We need her. She isn't here anymore. What do you want me to do? There's only one thing we can do. Go to the dark realm.
Your winner and new World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion.
Join us for Classic Calls, the live stream that captures the feel of the old days of professional wrestling. With the power of the classic board game Superstar Pro Wrestling, we bring the legends back to life as only we can.
Distracting the referee Valentine. Oh, low blow.
Names like Flair, Funk, Rhodes, Hogan, Snuka, Piper, and many others will rise to glory once again on the only channel that can contain the action, the Nation Network.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was an upset.
Look for it on Saturday evenings at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it raw or prefer to be smacked down, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network.
The darkness, you know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event, like we landed on the moon, nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright, we're in our prime, at the time of our life. We on the night, hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on, we on the night, walk among the giants in a lions, it's our time. That's right. We on the night. Whoa, whoa. We on the night. Whoa, whoa. We on the night. Living to the fullest, like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Living to the fullest, like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Night, hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? We on the night, walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. Come on, we on the night.
Check out the fastest growing show on the Nation Network.
Yeah, it takes time, hours. People just see the finished product and it's like, oh, you pump out stuff so quickly, but people don't realize, it's a balancing, and a lot of people don't get that.
We're the creators and talents that have provided us countless hours of entertainment.
I've been putting up Twitter, I opened like a DeviantArt account, and then I've been putting videos that I make there for my guys.
Come to sit down and share their memories, experiences, and upcoming projects.
Definitely not. The greatest wrestling game of all time? I don't think so.
Formerly known as Inside the Creator's Studio.
Wow, it's great to be inside the creator's video. Hey, who did you create today, mate?
We now invite you to check out The Rub.
I was looking at your schedule just for this past month on the food truck alone. And you got like a 1985 Hulk Hogan schedule going on here, where you got like a morning, a noon, and a night, same day. Then the next day you're in this town. The next day, and I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah.
Were you that busy traveling when you were in the ring?
I know, right? I think, busier and actually making more money now than I'm not wrestling.
You know what? I'm going to make money doing this. I'm going to name my price. I am going to do conventions. I'm going to do expos. I'm going to do weddings. I'm ordained to marry people. I've done weddings. I'm the whole 9 yards, man. I absolutely said there's nothing that I can't do with this character.
And all your fans out in your nation, we love you, mate. The Bootleggers love you, and hope to see you around. Still on the road. Whoa! Yay!
Only on the Nation Network. Well, it's time! It's time! It's Nation time! For over 17 years, we have brought you some of the most original content anywhere. And now is your chance to join the Nation. Exclusively here on YouTube. Click that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the like button when you're watching the videos and hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. We are One Nation. For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you? Now streaming on the Nation Network, PWI Review and Relive, where along with a panel of experts, we take a deep dive into random issues of some of the most recognizable wrestling magazines in history, where contestants go head-to-head and compete in wrestling knowledge to see who will go on to be the reigning champion. Now streaming on Twitch too. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Nation Network. The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it Raw or prefer to be SmackDown, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network.
Look, Rosemary, we looked everywhere. She's not here. She is. She's somewhere. Everyone is somewhere, and we're going to find her. What's that?
Check out the fastest growing show on the Nation Network.
Yeah, it takes time, hours. People just see the finished product and it's like, oh, you pump out stuff so quickly, but people don't realize, I mean, it's a balancing, and a lot of people don't get that.
We're the creators and talents that have provided us countless hours of entertainment.
I've been putting up on Twitter I opened like a DeviantArt account, and then I've been putting videos that I make there for my guys.
Come to sit down and share their memories, experiences, and upcoming projects.
Definitely not. The greatest wrestling game of all time? I don't think so.
Formerly known as Inside the Creator Studio.
Wow, it's great to be inside the Creator Studio. And who did you create today, mate?
We now invite you to check out The Rub.
I was looking at your schedule just for this past month on the food truck alone. And you got like a 1985 Hulk Hogan schedule going on here where you got like a morning, a noon, and a night same day. Then the next day you're in this town. The next day, and I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah.
were you that busy traveling when you were in the ring?
I know, right? I think, busier and actually making more money now than I'm not wrestling.
You know what? I'm going to make money doing this. I'm going to name my price. I am going to do conventions. I'm going to do expos. I'm going to do weddings. I'm ordained to marry people. I've done weddings. I'm the whole 9 yards, man. I absolutely said there's nothing that I can't do with this character.
And all your fans out in your nation, we love you, mate. The bootleggers love you, and hope to see you around. Still on the road. Whoa! Yay!
Only on the Nation Network. The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it raw or prefer to be SmackDown, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network. All right, fans, after a lot of technical difficulties, which we want to always thank our great friends at 2K for because they pretty much fuck everything up that they touch. Unfortunately, we will have one less match than originally scheduled tonight as it refused to load.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Philippines.
What we can tell you is that Vex got a victory over Tasha Steeles and Savannah Evans. Would have loved to show you the match, but absolutely would not work. But we stick with the Knockouts division right here, singles competition. As Giselle Shaw steps through the ropes, getting ready to go one-on-one with one of the most dominant Knockouts champions of all time. What do you make of what we were seeing earlier on tonight with Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie?
Well, clearly Rosemary feels that there's a missing piece to the puzzle. What that piece is, I've got no idea.
Women's Champion, Jordan Grace.
Your Impact Knockouts champion, Jordan Grace. Anyone who's going to step in the ring with her better know they're going to have to pack a lunch. They're going to be around. They might not be around for a while. It depends if she wants to leave them there.
Without question, one of the most powerful women ever to step foot inside the squared circle. I don't want to sell Giselle Shaw, it's a lot to say. Giselle Shaw short in a match like this. However, she's going up against a dominant force here in the Knockouts division, and it wouldn't surprise me in the least if she became yet another victim. However, the Knockouts Championship not on the line here tonight. That might give a little bit of freedom to the champion.
Indeed, when the title's not on the line, then the champion can perhaps have that freedom you speak of, not having to worry, like if I lose the match, I am still the champion. Not that the champion ever wants to lose because they want to prove that they're number one for a reason. And Giselle now has her up in the hangman. Going to work on the arm, and early on, Giselle Shaw looking pretty good. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. And now driving that knee right into the side of the head of the champion. Now on the flip side of that, when you're Giselle Shaw, I'm just not going to get it out tonight, folks. This is your opportunity to get a win over the Knockouts champion, and that would absolutely catapult her into standings, you have to believe.
Well, she's already been doing a pretty good job of moving up the rankings on her own, but indeed, anyone beating the champion is automatically looked at in a world title picture.
Tide has turned now, and Giselle on the receiving end of some powerful shots here. Jordan Grace walked right into that elbow, and that stunned her for a moment. There's a DDT, and right back up from it. No lingering effect whatsoever. Belly to belly suplex, and that one might have just driven the life out of Giselle Shaw, and she kicks out on that one right away. Went for the elbow, nobody home, and now. What an uppercut, and the champion rolling out to the floor.
Tremendous clothesline right there. Jordan Grace showing where that power comes from. She's not the tallest competitor in the match and probably never will be, but she is just stock full of power, and she uses that kinetic energy to her advantage.
Shot to the back, and another one. Couple of stiff forearms finding their mark. Shaw turns her over, hooks the leg, goes for the cover. One count, and the champion kicking out relatively easily, but she doesn't get back up. Snapmare, and that going to work on the neck.
If there is a weak spot on Jordan Grace, I don't know where it is. She's got thick legs, powerful arms. The traps are really well defined, and that gives her a strong neck, and her core is second to none.
Another big clothesline now by the champion, and Giselle Shaw starting to feel it. Has her up across the shoulders. Oh, what an impact that one makes. Might have just put her away. Got the shoulder off the canvas.
Jordan Grace feeling in control right now, as she should.
German suplex, shoulders are down again. Shaw able to keep that momentum going enough just to kick out. Another Irish whip to the ropes, back out front. Oh, they collide. Jordan Grace tucks underneath it, she's got her. Cradle rolls her up in the middle of the ring, shoulders flat on the canvas. Swing and a miss, and now pays the price. Clothesline might have knocked her out.
Still in the fight, Giselle Shaw will not give up without a fight. Way too much on the line for her here in this one, and she knows it.
Now up to the middle rope is the champion. Cross body, oh my goodness, she just wiped out with that one. Shaw is up, but she's not aware of what's awaiting her. Backpack stunner. Goes for the covers. Close to the ropes. Giselle Shaw had the rope, but the referee didn't see it.
I don't even think Jordan Grace realized it.
Here is your winner, Jordan Grace.
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. That's a big win for Jordan Grace, but not without a little bit of controversy. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us.
When you want wrestling that makes an impact, join us here on the Nation Network. The best of the past, the present, and the future. Impact Wrestling like you've never seen it before, exclusively on the Nation Network.
Your winner and new World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion.
Join us for Classic Calls, the live stream that captures the feel of the old days of professional wrestling. With the power of the classic board game Superstar Pro Wrestling, we bring the legends back to life as only we can.
Distracting the referee Valentine. Oh, low blow.
Names like Flair, Funk, Rhodes, Hogan, Snuka, Piper, and many others will rise to glory once again on the only channel that can contain the action, the Nation Network.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was an upset.
Look for it on Saturday evenings at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time.
Now streaming on the Nation Network, PWI Review and Relive, where along with a panel of experts, we take a deep dive into random issues of some of the most recognizable wrestling magazines in history, where contestants go head-to-head and compete in wrestling knowledge to see who will go on to be the reigning champion. Now streaming on Twitch too. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Nation Network. For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation.
Oh, yeah. What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
All right, fans, we are back, and it is time for tag team action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 458 pounds.
Violent by Design making their way down toward the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Just reminding everyone, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live. We are going to be right here on the Nation Network with another episode of The Rub. This time we are featuring the creators, the devs of the upcoming wrestling title, Ultra Pro Wrestling. We're going to get some back behind the scenes looks at the action and what's going on, what they are planning, answer some questions that we have here. We invite you to join us if at all possible. If you can't be there live, of course, On Demand will be waiting for you.
It's going to be very interesting indeed to learn the details about Ultra Pro Wrestling tomorrow morning. I, for one, am very much looking forward to it.
Here are the Impact Tag Team Champions, the Motor City Machine Guns.
155 pounds, the Impact World Tag Team Champions.
Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, they are Impact Originals. These guys have been around for a long, long time. Excited to have them back, and even more excited that they are carrying the banner of the Impact Tag Team Championship.
There was a lot of controversy when Honor No More had those titles, and then we saw what happened recently.
Indeed, it set up our main event tonight. It was Bully Ray making his return to Impact, taking out Matt Taven back in the parking lot area prior to the tag team title defense. Taven was not at 100% by any stretch of the imagination. We're not going to say that's the reason why the Motor City Machine Guns won, but it definitely gave them an upper hand in the match.
Well, tonight, Honor No More has a chance to rectify what happened to them a week or so ago, but the question is, will they be able to?
The return of Aces and Eights coming to the aid of D'Lo Brown, who was attacked brutally by Honor No More over a month ago. Look at this, Eric Young going after the referee. Just one more thing that 2K can be really proud of. And another reason to join us tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. as we talk to people who actually care about the products they're putting out, who are going to develop an actual wrestling game that works properly.
You know, the best advertisement every other gaming company could possibly have is just 2K in general.
Nice move by Eric right there to throw him off as he went for the Bulldog. Sabin now find himself on the return end. Stiff forearm to the lower back, and now another one, and down goes Sabin. Eric Young goes for the cover, gets a 1 count.
Looks a little surprised. I'm not sure why he would. Early in the match to be thinking you're going to score a pinfall, but now we have Alex Shelley coming in.
Indeed, going up against Cody Deaner. Both teams going with a fresh man, and that is a key to winning a tag team match. What a roundhouse kick, and that one connects with the side of the head. Deaner in trouble. Clothesline backs him off the turnbuckle. And a big running boot to the face. Shelley. Oh, he saw Eric Young coming over and changed whatever game plan it was that he had. Snapmare takes him down, and now Alex Shelley right to the eyes.
Well, we saw Deaner trying to make his way over to the corner, trying to tag his tag team partner. Easier said than done, because right now he doesn't know which way is north and which way is south.
Might be a little confused on east and west too, as far as I can see right now. Oh, a Canadian Destroyer! Might be the end of the match right there. He managed to kick out on 2, but it took everything he had. Splash off the middle rope. Deaner is in a world of trouble right now, and Eric Young helpless. All he can do is stand by. Goes for the cover. Save was made. And now Eric Young just got caught. Alex Shelley, a house of fire.
Looked like he had thoughts of maybe coming over the top rope, but then changed his mind. Anytime you're going to go for those high-risk moves, you've got to be very careful that you don't pay a high-risk price.
EY on that apron, desperate to make the tag, not happening. Winds up the arm. Oh, and a roundhouse connects. Diener with a double stomp, and look at this. Nice move right there by Cody. To the ropes he goes, comes back out front, and the senton splash. Title's not on the line, but as we mentioned earlier, anytime you're in the ring with champions, you want to get a win. Head first into that top turnbuckle he goes. Diener has him in the corner, but now look at Shelley fighting his way back out. Tried to take Eric Young off the apron and couldn't get the job done. Young coming up, but very slowly after that last shot. And now he's in the wrong part of town. There's a tag made. Double team coming up by the Motor City Machine Guns. Eric Young to the ropes, double elbow. And talk about a double doozle. What a shot right there, and EY in trouble. Sabin going down, hooking the leg, but only a 1 count.
Well, they're the tag team champions, and it's for a reason. These two gentlemen know exactly what it takes to get the job done. They prove it week in and week out, and since returning here to Impact Wrestling, they have had quite the impressive record.
Shoulders down, and EY just barely able to get out of there. Violent by Design has had a bit of a checkered run as of late. Some wins and some losses, and there's been a little dissension, it seems, at times.
Well, Eric Young has made it very clear he has high expectations of Violent by Design, and that those expectations haven't been met as of late.
That one-legged codebreaker, and look at it, he's busting him open. Eric Young is a mess. Into the corner he goes, and this could be bad news right here. There's the tag made to Sabin. Double team coming up from the middle rope. Down across the back. Went for the kick, and nobody home.
Nice block right there by Sabin. Clearly the fresher of the two men.
And Sabin going to work on that open wound to the head. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Some sort of distraction back up the ramp. I'm not sure what it was. What the hell is happening tonight?
2K is on display. That's all I can tell you.
And now all 4 men in the ring. Well, at least 3 of the 4 men. Over the top, and there's a cradle roll. Shoulders are down.
Well, this time the referee saw the ropes. He missed that call earlier in the night.
From the top rope, Saban dives into the pool and finds there's no water when he got there. Meantime, outside the ring, we got more action going. Saban again with the roll-up. This time he's not near the ropes. Referee's going to count 1, 2, and almost got it. Saban has him in a compromised position. He got him. Hooks the legs. And Eric Young kicks out.
Can you believe it? When have you ever seen that happen?
Not often, if ever. Saban is stunned. And another double team. Alex Shelley now waiting on Eric Young to get back to his feet again. And this is it. Shell shock. Goes for the cover. That might be all. Diener has to make the save. Once again, we want to welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network as we do each and every week out here. Shout out to Ancient Clown, Brian Hernsberger, and Chuck in the house. Shelley looked at the distance as a big gap to close. Instead, elects to do more damage, perhaps here to Eric Young. Oh, that one caught him. And another. EY doing everything he can to survive at this point. He is in self-preservation mode at this point.
They're doing a tremendous job of cutting the ring in half. That's exactly what you want to do.
Another tag made. Stretching him out again across that top rope and down with the sledgehammer to the back. Has him up. Oh, what a shot! The momentum was enough. And just like that, the Motor City Machine Guns pick up a big victory here tonight over Violent by Design.
Well, as they keep on racking up these victories, it's only adding more legitimacy to the championship title.
No doubt about it, ladies and gentlemen. What action we're seeing here tonight. And still to come, our main event. It is going to be one for the records. You won't want to miss this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Here are your winners.
The Motor City Machine Guns victorious. We'll be back with the main event. Stay with us.
Welcome home.
Check out the fastest growing show on the Nation Network.
Yeah, it takes time, hours. People just see the finished product and it's like, oh, you pump out stuff so quickly, but people don't realize, it's a balancing, and a lot of people don't get that.
We're the creators and talents that have provided us countless hours of entertainment.
I've been putting up on Twitter, I opened like a DeviantArt account, and then I've been putting videos that I make there for my guys.
Come to sit down and share their memories, experiences, and upcoming projects.
Definitely not. The greatest wrestling game of all time? I don't think so.
formerly known as Inside the Creator Studio.
Wow, it's great to be inside the Creator Studio. And who did you create today, mate?
We now invite you to check out The Rub.
I was looking at your schedule just for this past month on the food truck alone. And you got like a 1985 Hulk Hogan schedule going on here where you got like a morning, a noon, and a night, same day. Then the next day you're in this town. The next day, and I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah.
were you that busy traveling when you were in the ring?
I know, right? I think, yeah, busier and actually making more money now than I'm not wrestling.
So, you know what? I'm going to make money doing this. I'm going to name my price. I am going to do conventions. I'm going to do expos. I'm going to do weddings. I'm ordained to marry people. I've done weddings. I'm the whole 9 yards, man. I absolutely said there's nothing that I can't do with this character.
And all your fans out in your nation, we love you, mate. The bootleggers love you, and hope to see you around. Still on the road. Whoa! Yay!
Only on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, we are back in time for the main event.
Six-man tag team match. And at a combined weight of 445 pounds.
Representing Honor No More, they are the Kingdom. Former Impact Tag Team Champions.
Well, we're going to find out how well Matt Taven has been able to recuperate from the beating he took at the hands of Bully Ray a couple of weeks ago.
Reminding everybody once again, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live here on the Nation Network, we will have the developers of Ultra Pro Wrestling here with us in studio. We invite you to join us. Bring your questions with you. The Monster PCO.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 341 pounds,
Well, there are those that believe he's not human. And when you see this in true, you have to almost wonder to yourself if they're not correct.
Definitely has had a feeling of Halloween hangover here tonight. What about what we saw right before commercial break? Reckoning joining Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie.
Well, the realm is now more powerful and more dangerous than they were before, and that's saying something.
28 pounds,
Wes Briscoe making his return here to Impact Wrestling. Aces and Eights coming to the aid of their fallen hero, D'Lo Brown, who was mercilessly attacked several weeks ago by Honor No More.
Well, D'Lo put out the call to his brothers, and here they come.
One of the oldest scientific facts is that for every action, there is a reaction, and tonight, Honor No More is going to find out about the reaction. Notable by his absence here at ringside is Eddie Edwards.
Always questions on the mind when Eddie Edwards isn't around, because you know he's always someplace nearby, even if you don't see him.
48 pounds,
Garrett Bischoff coming down the aisle to join his longtime friend and confidant, Wes Briscoe. It has been quite a while since we've seen these gentlemen here.
Well, the Impact Zone right now is on its feet. They are excited. They are looking forward to the return. And now all that's missing is the shock element, and that is the return of Bully Ray.
from Queens, New York, weighing in at 257 pounds, Billy Ray.
Bully Ray never looked better.
He's slimmed down quite a bit. Perhaps in the best physical condition of his entire career. Can you believe that?
Former Impact Heavyweight Champion, former Impact Tag Team Champion, and now back here to settle a score. Referee calls for the bell. The action now underway. Wait a moment. Over the top rope he goes. Bennett in trouble. And he's on the receiving end of some hammering forearms. Bennett takes the head plunge all the way to the floor.
Action getting hot and heavy here at ringside.
Delivering a little punishment back to Wes Briscoe. Now trying to get a hold of Bully Ray, and he does with a right hand. And Bully returns the favor.
Well, he better remember who he's in the ring with right now.
Variation of a stunner, and that took him down. Bennett in trouble. Tries to get him back into the corner, and Bennett fights his way out of it. Now it is Wes Briscoe in trouble. Shoots him to the ropes with the Irish whip, drops down. And apparently, no, they have not created or fixed the error with the ring ropes as we had previously thought they may have.
Well, fixing things is not really a 2K kind of thing. They're good at fucking them up. They do that very well.
Irish whip to the rope, back out front, double roundhouse, and down he goes. Into the turnbuckle, and now Taven with a quick tag out to PCO. We were curious to see how Matt Taven would be doing here tonight, what he'd have to offer after the beating he took last time out here.
Well, he didn't stay in the ring very long, not long enough for us to tell exactly how he is doing.
The monster, PCO, and the crowd on its feet. Briscoe with a right hand. Look at him, just shoved off. And a clothesline almost took his head right off. Lunging tag made, but I don't think the monster realizes what's waiting for him. To the ropes, back out front he comes, and the two collide. Perhaps the two strongest men in this match.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
You think about some of the battles, some of the wars that PCO has been involved in the recent weeks. And Bully Ray coming in relatively fresh. He's not been on a wrestling schedule in some time now. So a lot of the nagging injuries have had a lot of time to heal. He comes in as close to 100% as anybody can in this business. And that might be a big advantage for him over at PCO, who has put his body through anything and everything that's been before him. Drops the big elbow. Bully Ray to the ropes he goes, back out front, and a big senton splash. PCO is being crushed. Tag made, and now Garrett Bischoff, his first chance to get into this match. Goes right for the cover, gets one, gets two, he got him! Bennett couldn't make the save, and PCO couldn't kick out. Well, I've got to tell you right now, I am shocked to see that outcome. Taking a look back at the replay of some of the better moments for Honor No More. And that was it.
Here are your winners.
Fans, we want to remind you, join us tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Rub featuring the creators for Ultra Pro Wrestling, the video game. And on Wednesday, 6:05 Eastern Time in the PM, more of PWI Championship Challenge.